Hey folks, so in this video we're going to take a look at one of my favorite micro ATX motherboards. It's 8th and 9th gen compatible. So this is the GIGABYTE H310M S2P 2.0. So the 2.0 basically means they took the original 1.0 and made this one 9th gen compatible. And to do that, basically it was just a BIOS update. It's not really much different than the original, but you know, just so people can stop worrying about it, and also so they can raise the price, they do that. It's very common, and you'll see that. So let's talk about the feature of this motherboard and why I like it so much. So obviously the CPU goes here. You'll want to make sure the little triangle on your CPU is in this corner when you install this. Otherwise you could wreck the CPU, but this will take 8th and 9th gen CPUs. It will take K type ones, F type, all those, right? So this is not the motherboard though really for a K type because it's not meant for overclocking, just so you know, but you will be able to use one in here. And preference would not be to use an Intel CPU cooler. Of course, with a K-type chip you will not get a CPU cooler anyways, but you will want to have a much better CPU cooler to keep that chip nice and cool. So make sure when you are buying your power supply that you get one that has at least 2x4 for the CPU power. And of course, you know, you're looking at ATX, so it will have 24 pin. Don't try and use your OEM Dells or HP power supplies because there's a good chance they will not work. You will make sure you look at good quality ATX style. Alright, over in this area we've got our SATA 3 connectors. You see 4 of those, so you can support up to 4 drives, whether they be a CD-ROM, a hard drive, solid state, any combination of those. Now for your case, this is your USB 3.0. This will support 2 USB 3.0s on your case. This does not have the Type-C connector that you would need on the motherboard to support a Type-C on your case. Alright, just so you know. Over here, these are our front panel connectors, and you will see this is the HDD, power LED, and reset. And this row here will be your speaker. The little speaker that comes with your case goes there. Now, I only see one front USB here, which is kind of a bummer, because if you were to use one of your expansion slots, you need this for the case, so that the case will work. Otherwise, you won't be able to use the front USB 2.0s. You'll still have the 3.0, but you will lose that. So, of course, this is not a Wi-Fi motherboard, but if you buy a PCI Express card, which would fit in one of these two, because most likely you use this for graphics, and it will overhang this. Would have been smarter if they designed this somehow so that these two were down here and this guy was there, but whatever. So here's your HD audio. Now let's talk about this. It's obviously where your graphics card's going to go. This is your PCI Express 3.0 by 16, and these are just extended expansion card slots. You will be able to put quite a few different things in here. So this is really pretty awesome. You got that. Now I saw one system fan connector here. There's a CPU fan connector there. If you have more than that, either you'll have to do a splitter or use the Molex connectors on your power supply. Okay. Let's look at the I/O shield connector. So this is actually pretty good. The only way this would be better is if instead of one of these we had a display port. Okay, so USB 2.0s, the PS2 mouse keyboard type connector, VGA, and then you've got DVI dual, and this is whatever the hell this connector is. I never use this, so I'm drawing a blank, folks. Sorry. HDMI 1.4, USB 3.0, USB 2.0s, and Ethernet, and your microphone and headphones. So overall, really good motherboard, especially for the money, and it's 8th and 9th gen compatible. Okay, so there's only 2 ratings in here, and sometimes I love reading these. They had 2 rankings and they deleted one of them. Probably the same issue I did, but there you go, folks. Great little motherboard that I am sure you will be happy with. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe.